Hey guys, and welcome back to some more Hypixel SkyBlock. Following my previous demonstrations of Fatal Tempo, the brand new ultimate enchant that finally got patched and is absolutely cracked. You saw me hit like 3,000 Frosty with it in dungeons. I was out here lagging the server. Necron was dying slower than usual because it was lagging so hard. And the admins had to do something about it. They just had to crush my spirits immediately because they've now put a global Frosty cap of 500. I'm pretty sure I can get 500 Frosty in dungeons off of Ferocious Mana alone, rendering Fatal Tempo pretty much entirely useless. I'm so glad I spent all the coins to turn this into Fatal Tempo 5, but regardless, we're gonna take it into dungeons and see what remains of it. If I can still get up to 500 in the boss fight without using Fatal Tempo, that might crush me a little bit, I can't lie, but there's a very, very, very slight silver lining, and that's that obviously, if we do manage to hit 500 ferocity just off of Ferocious Mana, I might be able to change like 3 pieces into strong mana, so I'll get a whole 300 strength, like 3 billion coins on that enchant for 300 strength, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so Fatal Tempo is pretty much unchanged for the clear, which is nice because I didn't have Ferocious Mana triggering, so there's not really much chance of me getting over 500 ferocity during this part of the dungeon anyway. I'll take some solace in knowing that for now, it feels exactly the same, but it's gonna be a different story when we get into the boss fight, bro. So for this part, I'm just gonna use the Duplex Terminator and see how much ferocity we can get against Storm with just Ferocious Mana proccing. If it's 500, I'm actually gonna lose my mind. Wait, I can't check it because we actually have to contribute right now. Hang on. Oh, never mind. We shall try it against Goldor. Okay, lads, attempt number 2. Only 57? We do have a mage, so we have got people spamming mana next to us. You know what? That kind of gives me some faith, but then I'm also wondering how on earth I got up to like 1,000 before against this guy. Nah, we're gonna have to try this again against Necron. Something is not adding up. Okay, we're still getting a ton of ferocity. That's kind of mad. 358. Ooh, that hurts, you know. I'm literally just using Fatal Tempo 5 for like 150 ferocity. We're gonna have to make some tweaks to this setup, lads, because that is not right. I think what I'm gonna do is leave the helmet on Ferocious Mana 10 and maybe makes the rest into strong mana, because right now I'm basically using a whole second extra Terminator for 100 ferocity. I can't believe the admins nerfed it like that. Yeah, it was OP, okay, I'm not gonna deny that, but then I feel like this is a bit of a band-aid patch because I was lagging out dungeons, because the second my stream ended, I did get a message off somebody on the Hypixel council wanting to see the clip of me lagging the server. So I feel like they're like, this clown's just lagging out dungeons. I know what we'll do. We'll put a cap on it. The Frosty lagging the server was used for the dupe, apparently. Wait, really? Oh, that kind of makes a bit more sense. If people were duping with it, I understand them throwing on a band-aid patch, but I also know the Hypixel devs all too well. And I know this band-aid patch will remain forever. So please save my boy. You know what? It's fine, because after all of this, it turns out that I can just gain a whole extra 300 strength. I think that was absolutely worth it for 3 billion coins on top of the price of a Terminator, and my teammates aren't even let me do it, so never mind. We've just wasted all of our money.
Low refraction skill issue.
I think this is quite the opposite of a skill issue, man. The admin saw I was too skillful. So what do? They had a global cap on every player in the server because of me. I just cannot be contained. Now millions of players have to suffer just because I was too good at the video game.
Do you think it would be more fair for 1,000 ferocity to be the cap instead of 500? Especially how the Void Gloom gear gives 600.
I did speak with an admin, and I don't want to leak everything he said, but apparently, initially, the ferocity cap was going to be much lower, and I'm talking much lower. I don't want to leak the exact number, but when he told me, I was like, you cannot be serious. So he said he fought really hard for the cap to be higher than what was initially suggested, and they landed at 500. But based off of what I've heard, there is no way we will get a 1,000 ferocity cap. I think the best bet is to either rework Ferocious Mana or rework Fatal Tempo. I don't think any kind of ferocity cap is really gonna be the solution here, because historically ferocity has always been like a really difficult stat to get. There's not many things in the game that give you it, but then this one update just introduces an armor enchant that gives you it in droves, and then an ultimate enchant that just increases the amount of ferocity you can get by 200%. I think that is just too much to introduce in one update, and wow, Goldor just died really quickly. So yeah, I think they just need to look at the enchants again, and hopefully this isn't a permanent solution, because it really does suck. Even outside of dungeons, right? I'm pretty sure you can get 500 ferocity without requiring fatal tempo in the first place. All you need is werewolf armor, a Valkyrie, and a tiger pet. And I'm pretty sure you're there. So yeah, it could definitely do with some love. I think just an arbitrary cap is not the wave. 500 cap and then 25% effective afterwards. Honestly, that's not a bad suggestion. I just don't really like hard caps as a system. While I'm outside of dungeons, I want to take a quick look at my setup, because obviously we don't need full ferocious mana anymore. I may as well get a bit of extra strength, but I don't know how many pieces to set to strong mana. Do I just go with half ferocious mana and half strong mana? My purse is not good enough to be doing this right now, but honestly, I just want to make fatal tempo appear like it was worth it. Okay, fatal tempo is part of the reason my purse is so bad. It's absolutely worth sending it more into the ground just to make it viable. This is the definition of the sunk cost fallacy right here, but hey ho, at least I'm self-aware if nothing else. So half strong mana 10, ferocious mana 7, and ferocious mana 10. Oh, now it's gonna bother me that the chest plate's only ferocious mana 7. How much is ferocious mana 10? Yeah, maybe not today, chat. Well, that was easy enough. Well, thank you, sir. Why is this guy invisible? Eh? Wait, what? I have never seen that before. I've seen ghost name tags before, but I've never seen a ghost name tag of a mob that's still alive. That threw me off. I can't believe that the price of fatal tempo has actually slashed in half over this, though, from 250 mil to 120. But I would say that's still worth it, right? Because as I mentioned before, I don't think fatal tempo 5 is really worth it. It just makes you hit the 200% cap faster, which if you put it on a Terminator is pretty much irrelevant anyway. Like fatal tempo 5 is a massive waste of money. So the fact you can spend 120 mil for an item that you can use a couple times and you instantly triple your ferocity is still pretty nice, especially for outside of dungeons, although its use cases are limited. It's more inside of dungeons. It's like, why would you get a whole extra Terminator and go through all that hassle when you could just put full ferocious mana on your armor? That's where the issue lies in the balance, I think. Let's see if we're getting 500 ferocity with this setup now. Yeah, we are. Okay, so with half ferocious mana and half strong mana, I'm getting the advantages out of both. That's actually kind of decent. I actually think I can just go ahead and change my accessory enrichments back to crit chance. Hang on, what's my crit chance? 93%. Yeah, I can go ahead and get to 100 crit chance because I'm pretty sure I won't need those on ferocity anymore. Wait, I forgot to eat my cakes. That's a whole extra 2 ferocity that I can't use. Let's go, dude. Hey, yo. Wait, this is the guy that just gave me a G-Drag. How's he gone from just giving me 1 pet to giving me all of this? Eh? I mean, to be fair, he only has a T6 Master Skull. I'm kind of disappointed, to be honest. Not even like hype it. No, I'm joking. That's actually so toxic. Thank you, man. I am so grateful. What the heck? Hello, Mr. Anu. Of all the items to be offered in contraband, that is the one that I do not want to see. Don't say anything. My minions have to drop it. My minions have to drop it. Not me. Not bought from the bazaar. Not given by contraband. No, I am not eating this Reaper. Have it back. Have it back. I don't even want it. I don't even want it for contraband. Take it away from me, please. Please take it away from me. I am... No. Take it back. It's gone. I don't want it. I don't want it. Nope. My minions have to drop one, chat. And then we will eat it and eat the Reaper Pepper IRL. Oh, that was just because oh, I think that's the one and only time a shadow assassin has ever, like, actually assassinated me. I did not see him coming. I just missed the sound effects, man. It sounds so pathetic compared to what it used to be. Like, my ears aren't being totally destroyed. They're just being gently caressed. And I don't like it. I don't want to be able to hear tomorrow, bro. I want tinnitus. It was beautiful. I I mean, it's still pretty good. I can't knock it too much. It just doesn't feel as worth it anymore, because it is kind of sad knowing that I can still get this much ferocity without the need for fatal tempo whatsoever. I think that's where my issue lies. Like, 500 ferocity itself is not the worst thing in the world. Yes, it's a substantial nerf, and I don't like the way they've gone about it. I just think the fact that the enchant is pretty much totally irrelevant because you can just wear full ferocious mana instead is the problem. And yeah, sure, you have the advantage of being able to use strong mana, sure, like I am doing. But realistically, 200, 300 strength in dungeons? Not a fat lot, bro. For argument's sake, we're chilling at 9,628 strength right now. And I really don't think bumping that up to 9.8k is really gonna be that much of a game changer. And find out. Whoa. That dragon died so fast. Can you still use Atom Split plus Final Destination ferocity? Yes, you should still be able to use that despite the cap, because as we noticed when I was testing Fatal Tempo with it, using the Atom Split doesn't actually apply the ferocity to your profile, so it doesn't actually interrupt Atom Split whatsoever. Final Destination does add it to your profile, but obviously it gets nowhere near 500, so E-Man Slayer is completely unaffected by all of this. It's literally just Ferocious Mana and Fatal Tempo that get absolutely dunked on. I've just been crushed a little bit because I'm out here saying at least having a Fatal Tempo Terminator lets me use half strong mana, right? So I get 200 strength. It's all good. But if full Ferocious Mana can still pretty much get me to the ferocity cap, would I not deal more DPS technically by not even having a Fatal Tempo Term? Because the 2 shots I do with a Fatal Tempo Terminator could be 2 shots from the duplex term instead, which obviously shoots twice as many arrows and just does more damage in general. So technically for those 2 shots, I'm losing out on DPS by using the Fatal Tempo Terminator. Ferocious Mana is better than Fatal Tempo. That's just crushed me a little bit, I can't lie. Oh, this poor thing. The saddest part is this is my Soulbound Terminator. I put it on my Terminator. This was the other one that got given to me that I decked out with enchants and duplex, but I can sell this one. It's fine. The Fatal Tempo one is stuck. I don't want to play this game anymore, chat. Could I just become a Roblox YouTuber? Would you all still watch me? I don't even play Roblox, but I'll figure it out. I promise I'll become the best. I suppose, though, there is one other factor with Ferocious Mana that I've just realized, and that is that you do actually require a mage on your team for that one, which is a bit of a clause that I obviously should mention, because I'm out here playing M7 with, like, top players, Kata 50s, and people don't like running dupe classes, and they do play mage. Not a lot of teams will actually play mage in your teams necessarily, but that is the one benefit it does have over Ferocious Mana, and that's that you obviously don't need a mage near you spending a load of mana. Oh, green numbers! It's only taken 1 hour and 50 minutes of playing the hardest thing in Hypixel SkyBlock to see an ounce of profit. Let's go, boys. Profit once again. Now, do I take it or do I re-roll? You know, it's only a recon. I need to learn to just take what I get, man. But anyways, guys, my teammates are dipping, so I think that's a good place to end the stream. Thank you all so very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like and consider subscribing, and I'll see you all soon. Peace.